I was in a car accident on September the 4th, leaving our lake house, just headed home. Out of nowhere, I had an accident. Someone ran a red light. I think I was in shock initially. The first responders came. I had a witness that was right behind me that saw the whole incident, and I felt very comforted by them being there. I had an app on my phone that alerted my family that I had been in an accident, and having that was a game changer. My kids were immediately on the scene. I mean, it was a huge impact on my life. Just the fear of driving afterward, having to get a new vehicle, it was totaled. And again, just the fear of, something like that happening, and it had happened. And yeah, it was a big difference in my life. I had no idea really what was going to happen after the accident, as far as how did my medical bills get handled? Who was I supposed to talk to about the accident? And that was pretty terrifying because I was getting phone calls constantly trying to get me to settle my case with the other insurance company. And honestly, if I hadn't had a little bit of guidance, this would have been a huge mess. My medical bills were mounting up, and I was having, bills come to the house, and like I said, someone trying to settle my case. But I did have injuries. I mean, I'm a 60-year-old woman, and my neck and back were very much compromised. And I knew that it was going to be a little road to recovery. And I knew that my medical bills would be stacking up, and I was really fearful of that. Fortunately, I came into contact with Jennifer LeMaster, and that really changed my outlook about everything as far as the accident goes. I was put in a position after I was in contact with her where they completely took over. I no longer saw any medical bills. I didn't have to talk to anyone with the other insurance company. And I just felt in really, really good hands, and really could focus at that point on my recovery. After talking to her and her explaining what the steps would be and what my part would be in all of that, I just felt really comfortable that my case was going to be handled, and I didn't have to be fearful of what the future held, and I could really focus on my recovery. So my first impression of the team at LeMaster Law Firm was that they were super efficient, and really that they were taking charge at a time where I needed someone to take charge. I feel like my contact with the firm, dealing with my case, I was very understood and very heard. So my burdens were really eased by having this firm take care of my case. The outcome of my case was that I received a settlement which took care of all of my doctor bills and the money that I was out for a new vehicle. And I feel like my outcome could not have been any better. I feel like the LeMaster Law Firm really handled my case as if they had known me a very long time. I felt like I was really a part of the whole process of my recovery, with my settlement. I felt like I was not a number, that they really cared about me. So since resolving my case with LeMaster Law Firm, I have no worries about how I'm going to handle hospital and other recovery bills. And I feel like I'm confident now that I won't have to worry about anything that has to do with the accident again. So I can tell you that I was very hesitant about hiring an attorney at all. There is no way that I could have gone through this process on my own. I felt like they really guided me through this, and it was a game changer. I just highly recommend the LeMaster Law Firm. They have a plan for you.